Have you ever wondered what makes Christmas Day so special? I mean, beyond the gifts, the festive lights, and the family gatherings. For many people around the world, December 25th is more than just a holiday. It's a day that literally changes everything. So, what's the big deal? Well, let's unpack it. At its core, Christmas is the celebration of a singular, mind-blowing event, the moment God became human. This isn't just a quaint story about a baby in a manger. It's the central pillar of the entire Christian faith, an event called the Incarnation. The word itself means in the flesh. It's the belief that God, the infinite, all-powerful creator of the universe, chose to enter our world to become one of us in the person of Jesus Christ. Think about that for a second. It's not a story about a prophet who heard from God or a wise teacher who spoke about God. It's the story of God himself stepping into human history. The Apostle John puts it this way: "The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us." This wasn't a temporary visit or a divine projection. God took on a human body with all its vulnerabilities. He experienced hunger, thirst, joy, and sorrow. He got tired. He had friends. He cried. This is what we celebrate on Christmas Day. Not just a birthday, but the profound mystery of God becoming man. So, why did this happen? Why would God do something so radical? The answer is simple and profound. Love. The Christian narrative tells us that humanity was separated from God, lost and unable to find our way back on our own. So, God came to us. He didn't shout instructions from heaven. He came down to our level to lead us home. Jesus' birth in Bethlehem was the first step in a divine rescue mission. His life, his teachings, his death, and his resurrection were all part of this plan to bridge the gap between us and God. Christmas, therefore, isn't just the beginning of Jesus' story. It's the beginning of our story of redemption. It's the ultimate act of humility. The King of the universe wasn't born in a palace, surrounded by power and wealth. He was born in a humble stable, to a young, ordinary couple. His first visitors weren't royalty, but lowly shepherds. This tells us something crucial about God's character. He values humility over pride, the poor over the powerful, and the simple over the sophisticated. He meets us not in our strength, but in our weakness. This radical humility is an invitation to us. In a world that often screams for attention, power, and status, Christmas gently whispers a different message. It invites us to embrace humility in our own lives, to see the value in serving others, in putting their needs before our own, and in finding greatness not in being first, but in being a servant. The manger scene itself is a powerful symbol of this. It shows us that true strength is found in gentleness, and that real power is found in love. Beyond humility, Christmas is an overwhelming invitation to joy. It's the announcement of good news of great joy for all the people. And what is this good news? That we are not alone, that God has not forgotten us, that he loves us so much that he came to be with us. The name given to Jesus in the prophecy was Emmanuel, which literally means God with U.S. That's a reason for celebration, isn't it? It means that no matter what you're going through, no matter how dark your situation feels, no matter how lost or broken you might be, you are not alone. God is with you. That's the promise of Christmas. This promise isn't just for one day a year. It's a reality we can live in every single day. The birth of Jesus wasn't just a historical event. It was the opening of a door to a new kind of relationship with God. Before Jesus, people's relationship with God was often based on a system of rules and sacrifices. But through Jesus, we're invited into a personal, intimate relationship. He called his followers friends. He taught us to call God Father. Christmas is the start of that family invitation. It's God saying, I want to know you personally. I want you to be part of my family. This completely reframes how we see ourselves and the world. If the God who created the stars and the galaxies chose to become a vulnerable baby for our sake, it means that every single human life has immense inherent value. You are not a cosmic accident. You are known and loved by your Creator. This truth has the power to silence our deepest insecurities and fears. It gives us a foundation of worth that doesn't depend on our achievements, our looks, or what other people think of us. Our value is sealed by the fact that God Himself came to earth for us. So, how does this change everything in our daily lives? It means that hope is always possible. The story of Christmas is a story of light shining in the darkness. Jesus was born into a world of political oppression, poverty, and uncertainty, not so different from our world today. His birth signifies that no darkness is too great for God's light to penetrate. When we feel overwhelmed by the problems in the world or in our own lives, Christmas reminds us that hope has a name, and it is Jesus. It also changes how we relate to others. If God humbled Himself to serve humanity, it calls us to do the same. Christmas inspires us to be more generous, more compassionate, and more forgiving. It challenges us to see the face of Christ in the poor, the marginalized, and the lonely. The spirit of giving at Christmas isn't just about exchanging presents. It's a reflection of the ultimate gift we received in Jesus. It's about sharing the love and grace that have been freely given to us. Ultimately, Christmas is an invitation. It's not a story you just listen to. It's a story you're invited to step into. It's an invitation to find joy in humility, to experience a deep and personal relationship with a God who loves you, and to let His light transform every part of your life. It's more than just a date on the calendar. It's the moment that splits history in two, the moment heaven touched earth, and the moment that offers a new beginning to anyone who is willing to receive it. So this year, as you see the lights and hear the carols, I encourage you to look beyond the tinsel and traditions. Look to the manger and see the incredible love story at the heart of it all. See the God who came down, who became one of us, so that we could be with Him. That is why Christmas Day changes absolutely everything. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, consider sharing it with someone who might need to hear it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that explores the deeper meaning behind life's biggest questions. Merry Christmas.